What's happening, Nammers? Dan Lawless here, back with a transfer announcement. We have signed a player. The first one of the season, and this one is a shocker. It's surprising, came out of the blue. But before we get into that, this video is sponsored by OneFootball, the app that lets you get up to date with all the stats, news, and scores. Do check it out in the link in the description below. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone who was so kind and all the nice comments about my weight loss. It was nice to see a bit of the feedback, and I've lost about 1.5 stone to date. So if you're wondering, but do check out my weight loss journey on my other channel, Dan Damo J. So I'm going to be a card up there, and you can see it all. But yeah, not too shabby. I was looking very flabby, indeed. I was looking. You guys know, you've seen the videos if you go back like a couple of months. But let me get in the video. Get into the video now. This came completely out of the blue. No one was expecting it. No, there were no links or anything. It was just bam, we've signed a player. How refreshing. And we have signed Roberto Jimenez Gargo. Yeah, listen, someone who's Spanish. If you could let me know on the pronunciation. But I'm saying it's Roberto Jimenez Gargo. Probably completely wrong, or Gago or something. I don't know. Sorry for the accent. Anyway, goalkeeper. This is going to be the Adrian replacement. 33 years old, from Espanyol, free signing. It looks like his contract's run out July 1st, so he'll join the club at the end of his contract with Espanyol. Yeah, I mean, it's not, a signing that everyone's, it's not an exciting signing, but it's a signing. Yeah, I know people were saying it was a mistake letting Adrian go, but really, there's no chance we were going to keep him. He did not want to be a second choice goalkeeper and sit on the bench. He's too good for that. He's too good to be sitting on the bench. So he's gone. He could easily play for another Premier League team, but I think he'll probably go back to Spain, maybe back to Malaga or someone, depending on if they've got a top draw keeper or not. But yeah, I mean, Roberto Jimenez seems to be a decent replacement. Seems like a decent choice as a second choice goalkeeper. Let's be real, hardly any of us had heard of him. And he's looking at, the clubs he's played for, he seems to have been a bit of a journeyman. Like, bloody hell, he started off at Atletico B, then played for Atletico Madrid, which are not many appearances, and then went out on loan to Gimnastic, and then Recreativo, and then back to Atletico Madrid, where he made 3 appearances, then Zaragoza on loan, then a year in Benfica, where he made 25 appearances, then Zaragoza for a couple of seasons, back to Atletico Madrid, where for a season he made no appearances, then on loan to Olympiacos, 23 appearances, then signed with Olympiacos for 2 seasons, 66 appearances, then to Espanyol, 4 appearances, then Malaga on loan, 34 appearances, now to West Ham United. So it kind of tells you there's a little bit of a story there. He hasn't really settled anywhere for too long. So I can't see him. I mean, he said in his thing he's excited to play in the Premier League. I can't see it happening unless Fabianski gets injured. It's just a free sign. I think this one was identified by Husilos and Pellegrini. They've known him. They've worked. I think they've known him from their time in the Liga. It is what it is. It's a backup keeper. And if he's not on high wages, that's a decent little sign. However, Nathan Trott is someone who I really want to see given a chance. I want to see him promoted. We've never got to really see him get a chance at the club because we've always had like 2 decent keepers. Whether it was Adrian and Randolph, Adrian and Joe Hart. I mean, I know we make jokes about Joe Hart, but he was better, at least too good to be a third choice keeper, though some of them games. But yeah, I would like to see Nathan Trott get a chance. I mean, he's 33, this guy. Maybe it's a short term. He's on a 2-year deal with an option for another 12 months if need be. So hopefully we can see Nathan Trott get a little bit of more development in that time, within those 2 years. And then by the time his time comes, Nathan Trott will be ready to take the next stage up. Nathan Trott is still 20 years old. He's just recently signed a new contract with the club. So we must see something. We must see a future for him at the club. I would just love to see him get some chances in the cup, maybe the League Cup or something like that, and try and promote a younger keeper from the academy. I'd love to have an academy keeper in goal and build to that. But Fabianski's definitely certified, solidified #1. So in all of the league games. He's going to be there. I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, this Roberto, he looks like a good shot stopper. He doesn't seem to catch the ball from what I've seen too often, but he's a shot. He reminds me a bit like an Adrian. He's probably not quite as good as Adrian, but he reminds me a bit like an Adrian. But look, listen, you can't complain about a backup goalkeeper. You know, I just hope he's good enough for the cups. Right, so if we're going to have him as our cup keeper, I hope he's good enough for the cups, which we'll find out. You know, and if he is calamitous, we'll have to bring Fabianski into the cups. So, I mean, what do you guys think about this signing? I think it's very interesting. Obviously, you know, I criticised the club the other day for the leaking of the kit, saying they're going to clamp down on leaks, and they didn't. But this one didn't get leaked. This one was just done, and it's kind of refreshing. I kind of enjoy it, the idea of that you can just go on Twitter or something and see, oh, we've signed a player. I didn't hear about this bloke. I didn't hear any links because we were linked to Alvin Martin's son from Millwall. We was linked with some other keepers. We was not linked with this bloke. But we'll see. I mean, ex-employee said it's because he's on holiday, so maybe that is it. Maybe they haven't clamped down the links, and the club were just fortunate that they had their ex-employee on holiday, and you know, who knows? Maybe that's it, or maybe they are making some changes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do let me know what you think of Roberto Jimenez Gaga, if that's even how you're supposed to say it. Let me know what you think of him. Should we have not bothered signing this geezer and promoted Nathan Trott, or do you think Nathan Trott's not quite ready and we was right? I'd love to know what you guys think about that, so leave your comments below. Also, go and check out Nicky's video. He done a really good video on Andy Carroll. It was really good. He called it a broken hero, and it was a really interesting, just a really good video, and it's different to anything we've ever done on this channel. But yeah, I really recommend that you guys check it out. And also, don't forget, check out Dan Damo Jace. You can subscribe here. I'm guessing there's my face with the other two. And help us, if you can help us get to 500 subscribers, that would be lovely. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. One thing left to say, come on you Irons.